Remote Ground Mount Plus is a system which enables an operator to mount and dismount a Princeton piggyback onto a transport vehicle without having to climb on or off an elevated forklift. Due to the remote nature of RGM Plus, the operator should choose the most suitable location to stand when operating this system. It is the operator's responsibility to ensure that no other personnel are in the safe zone while operating this system. If the operator observes anyone entering the safe zone while using this system, they should stop the process immediately and resume only when it is clear and safe. Always wear proper personal protective equipment when operating a Princeton piggyback forklift. Use only an approved HIAB USA OEM mounting kit to transport your Princeton piggyback forklift. If for any reason the RGM system does not function correctly, it is still possible to manually mount the Princeton piggyback from the operator's seat. The Princeton piggyback forklift is designed to be transported on the rear of a truck or trailer using the Easy Hitch mounting system. During transport, the weight of the forklift is carried by frame hooks resting on two hardened 2-inch mounting pins. The 2-inch mounting pins create a fulcrum or pivot point that allows the front tires to engage the tire pads. The front tires act as shock absorbers against the tire pads as the forklift is transported down the road. Hitch pins lock the frame hooks in position along with additional slack safety chains. An electrical connection via a 7-pin pigtail between the transport vehicle and the forklift meet the DOT lighting standards required to travel on U.S. roadways. Each RGM system is comprised of 3 basic components: handset, receiver box, and a hydraulic specialized valve bank. Every RGM Plus system is supplied with 2 8-button handsets which run off 2 replaceable AAA batteries. One handset can be stored with the forklift at all times in the specified area behind the rear access door, and the other at the operator's discretion. Each button on the handset operates a specific function during the mounting and dismounting process. To save battery life, a handset will deactivate after 60 seconds if no user input is noted. The RGM Plus system uses a receiver box which is mounted in the rear of the machine behind the rear access doors. The receiver box contains all the electronics necessary to relay transmitted signals from the handset to the specialized valve bank. The specialized valve bank activates specific hydraulic actuator functions necessary for the mounting and dismounting process. To ensure singular operator control, only one handset can be programmed or paired with a forklift at any one time. A simple procedure allows any handset to be paired with any receiver box. Refer to your operator's manual supplied with your Princeton piggyback for specific pairing instructions. The RGM Plus system is automatically activated once the forklift has been started with the remote ignition found at the rear left corner of the machine. By starting the forklift at this location, this is known as Safe Start Mode. During Safe Start Mode, the backup alarm will sound and the parking brake will be set automatically to ensure an audible warning and prevent any unwanted drive system movement. The handset button functions are as follows. The left horizontal arrow button retracts the forklift toward the transport vehicle. The right horizontal arrow button extends the forklift away from the transport vehicle. The up arrow button raises the forklift off the ground. The down arrow button lowers the forklift to the ground. The angled arrow buttons shift the forklift laterally in the direction the arrow points. The green button activates the handset so it can transmit signals to the receiver box. The red button deactivates the handset. The on-off switch located on the back of the handset turns off power to the handset. Always stage safety cones around the parked transport vehicle to warn others that equipment is operating nearby. Remove the right linch pin and detach the safety chain from the securement bracket. Remove the left linch pin and detach the safety chain from the securement bracket. Disconnect the 7-pin pigtail cable from the receptacle on the truck or forklift and store safely. Insert the key into the remote ignition switch located on the right of the operator entry step. Turn to the on position for 3 seconds, then fully to start. Release the key once the engine starts. Switch the handset power to the on position using the switch on the back. Press and hold the green button for 3 to 5 seconds until you see a green LED illuminate at the top of the handset face. Extend the mast fully until the face forks contact the rear sill of the transport vehicle. Press the up arrow button and hold until the nose of the frame hook is just above the 2-inch mounting pin. The forklift will raise and the back of the machine will tilt up during this process. Release the button. Depress the right arrow button and hold until the frame hook clears the 2-inch mounting pins. The forklift should move away from the rear of the transport vehicle around 6 inches. Press the down arrow button and hold to lower the machine until all 3 tires are in contact with the ground. Release the button. Turn the key to the off position and remove from the remote ignition switch. Enter the operator's compartment using the 3-point contact method. Sit in the operator's seat and fasten the seatbelt. On side-seated forklifts, rotate the side guard down. Insert the key into the ignition switch. Turn to the on position for 3 seconds, then fully to the start position. Release the key when the engine starts. Pull back on lever 1 to raise the forks slightly and pressurize the mast lift cylinder. This will allow the forks to clear the fork brace. Ensure that the rear wheel is pointing straight ahead and slowly reverse the forks out of the fork guides, looking in the direction of travel. Lower the forks as low as possible, keep the mast extended fully forward, and drive away, always looking in the direction of travel. If the transport vehicle is equipped with a foldable underride, ensure that it is extended and pinned on both sides while the forklift is dismounted. If necessary, adjust the forks to best suit the load being handled.